So, welcome to the next session, students of engineering ethics. This is fifth session. In this session, we are going to see social responsibility, and in the previous session, we have seen professionalism and models of professional roles. So, in the next session, we are going to see about accountability obligation. So we are on the verge of completing unit number 2, students. We will go into the session. So in the next slide, we are now showing you some GIF image. It shows change, and another one is management. So management is closely related with change. So those management which has in its structure the change, which means it has the dynamic structure. So if the change was being incorporated in the management, then it's called a dynamic management. So change is inevitable in management. So we are in ethics, and we are going to follow the ethics in order to manage the people. So for that this slide was made. The next, we are in the need of discussing the responsibility factor. What is actually the responsibility? So we are taking some 3 senses to understand this responsibility, and we will see the first one is characteristic quality, which is primarily responsibility implies duty with care and efforts. So that is called characteristics quality. The next is obligation, which means purpose of action or a task of requirement, which includes both safety. And the third senses is general moral capacity. So one has the general capacity for moral agency, including understanding and action on moral reasons. So by these 3 senses, and we are now going to understand this responsibility. So in further understand this, we will see this. So here something is happening. So some people are being discussing, and they have been interacting through web conference or webinar. So it implies, so each and everyone has their accountability. So we will see what is this. So we are using the word accountability in turn to understand responsibility. So based on that, we will discuss this session, this slide. So if accountability, wrong action, result is at issue. So if anything is wrong action, because of accountability, responsibility means blameworthy. In the same manner, if any happening around the business or in the office or workspace, if it is resulting in the right action, then accountability was taken, and the responsibility means priceworthy. So priceworthiness, blameworthiness is again taken to understand this responsibility. So there is another thing called liability and accountability. So liability and accountability means that one is liable with legal sense to meet obligations in a better way. So obligation is one of the senses that is taken to understand responsibility, students. That was discussed in the last slide, So the person is likely to respond legally if necessary. So liability, accountability, and then in turn priceworthiness and blameworthiness is taken to understand the word responsibility, which is an important terminology in ethics as well as management. So we will see what is this social responsibility then. So 63% of consumers believe or expect that a business to take lead on social and environmental change, whereas 78% of people want companies to address the social justice. You also see some other 76% of people would decline to do business with a company if it hold views and supported issues that conflicted with their beliefs. So this is about social responsibility introduction. We'll see what else. So we are having this responsibility and its different types. Responsibility exhibited in human transactions are being categorized under moral responsibility, casual responsibility, and then you have this job responsibility that is pertaining to workplace, and we have legal responsibility, social responsibility. So all these are the types of responsibility was being taken to understand again what is responsibility. So you can say what is moral responsibility, and then how it differs from the other responsibility. So if it follows with ethics, and if you have the moral values to be followed in any of the actions and the tasks that you are performing in a business or an industry, and if it is being guided with all this legal, social, then it is being the full-fledged understanding of responsibility. So we'll go to the another format of responsibility, that is CSR, corporate social responsibility, which means you can see on GIF image here, planting of trees with the persons wearing suit and coat. This means company has to have their involvement in the society, so that type of company will have the long run. So we'll see. So what is corporate social responsibility? So corporate organization have social responsibility to all of their stakeholders. This includes the well-being of the employees, their unions, social responsible investors, customers, dealers, suppliers, local communities, governments, and governmental organizations, and the business owners and the managers. So besides showing concern with employee relation, the other internal organization matters. The organization is concerned with the other factor too. So that is about corporate responsibility, and we'll have this tabulation to understand the responsibility terminology further. So I'm here taking some event in connection with the responsibility. For example, if I take the second event, a child playing with a match fire causes fire, which means although the child is the cause of the cause, the parents who have left the matchbox within the reach of the child are morally responsible. So this is one of the factor taken to understand what is responsibility in connection with the event that is happening in the day-to-day life. Thank you for this session, students. Have a nice day.